Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading here for the month of April. An amazing month if we take into account the collective reading. Now they're an amazing collective reading. It's all about a spiritual awakening for the collective. And the message that sort of came through this, and the reason I'm saying it is because it has been affecting everybody's sign. There's been a lot of Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortunes, a lot of Knights coming in there. A lot of the world card seems to be coming into everything. It's all about going into something new. And this spiritual awakening, which you might be able, you will be able to see on the collective reading, which you'll find on our channel, is all about an individual awakening. So it's not going to come through religion. It's not going to come through business. It's not going to come through politics. It's not going to come through fashion or following a particular person. It's going to come through us as individual, that we all come to the same conclusion. And that is going to make the biggest changes in the world around us. On the financial side, it's all about there's a real bubble going on in the financial world, which you can take advantage of. Make hay while the sun shines. In that, and as I say, the sun shines. The sun has kicked back in. Yes, it's a bit sporadic, and there is reasons for that, which you will be able to see on Cymatic TV. So you may feel the energy around you that some days are really zippy going, and other days are real heavy. Other days are a bit nothing. It's one day at a time. And on Cymatic TV, we go into the different energies, the changes, and how it affects your auras and your chakras. You'll also be able to find that linked in the description below, or linked around my head at the end of this reading. Yes, so lots of things going on at the moment. Let's see what's going on for you in your monthly reading. So overall energies here for the monthly reading. Karmic path for your relationship side, karmic path for your financial side. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Or you can say influence from the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general outcome. Yes, welcome Libra to the Astroflower family. I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's see what's going on. The Fool, Leap of Faith. Wow, yeah. Probably not your most favorite card actually, although it should be, because a leap of faith, you're jumping into air. It's just the landing bit that you're not so keen on. If you could just, why land? Just spread your wings and fly. This Fool card is all to do with as well that spiritual awakening. It's the leap of faith is a faith within yourself, I think, more than anything else. And I was speaking to Tanya about this, and we have amazing conversations. And we were talking about the idea that once you get confidence within yourself, or once you sort of engage in life on self-exploration, you can apply that within your relationships. It makes everything around you a lot better that is around you. Self-growth is the only spiritual awakening that we need to happen here. And it seems to be happening of taking a leap of faith in you. And I think the overall energies, is the environment that's directly around you, is encouraging you to follow it. Take that leap of faith. It's like following the gusts of winds as you wander around. It's going to take you to a much, much better place. And I don't think you risk anything here either. It doesn't feel like you risk anything here. But a definite leap of faith. And it could be tied into marriage. We had the Four of Wands that just sort of popped out there. So yeah, a definite leap of faith for you here. Or the energy is encouraging you to take that leap of faith more than anything else. We talked about that as well, Tanya and me, about the Tower, about dispelling one's belief systems. And that's that work on oneself and believing in oneself, knowing oneself. Once you do that, you can and I think you're dispelling a lot of myths about love that have fooled you in the past into believing in an illusion. And now you're starting to know what real love is, because you're clearing the decks and allowing love to shine through. That's what's coming through for you at the moment on your karmic path. That's what's going to happen. And I think you're welcoming it with that leap of faith. I think you should welcome it. with both arms open, because it's going to bring you in the first week. I think this is going to provoke that. I think what you're doing is in the first week, you're realizing with this leap of faith here that actually there's a lot of beautiful prospects within relationships. And this could be one-to-one as much as within family, friends, community. You're seeing now that there's a lot of possibilities that are around you that can provide absolutely everything you need. And you don't have to necessarily, stick to old ways of doing this. Liberating yourself through that tower moment, I think, is a really good thing. It's going to liberate you to actually see the real fruits that are around you, the real beautiful emotional situations that are around you. And you get the 9 of Pentacles. Look, you're getting 2 9s. These are pinnacle numbers. 9 times 1 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. That's 1 and 8, 9. 3 times 9, 27. 2 and 7, 9. It's the linchpin. It's the pinnacle of the elements, and it's showing you the pinnacle here. It's showing you the possibilities. With this, it's showing you there's so many beautiful situations around for you to explore because you've engaged that tower moment. And in the second week here is that you're now getting to grips with all those possibilities. And in the second week, you're kind of starting realizing, kind of going, okay, this fruit is not quite right, but this fruit is. Wow. That means I'm going to get fruit all the time. And I can share that fruit with everybody or the people I so choose around me. And this gives you a certain control over the destiny of your love, of your relationships, of your engagement in life. Recognizing what parts are ready, what still needs to be knocked down, to get out of the way in order for the other fruits to become ripe, to ripen. Couldn't remember the word there. And it's a real progression going on here. So the 8 of Pentacles, once you've realized this in the first 2 weeks, and this is what the spiritual awakening is all about, and it's happening within you, you're getting the 8 of Pentacles, and now it's kind of getting down and doing some really good work. The leap of faith is starting to pay off. You've cleared the decks. You've made a beautiful space for you to explore all those possibilities, to see how it all sort of fits together and what is available at what times. And now you're working towards that, and you're getting down because you've got the confidence. It's building confidence in you because you're getting rewards from engaging in life. You're getting rewards from that clearing of old belief systems, having that spiritual awakening and working towards the outcome of it. And look at the outcome. In the 4th week, you get the 3 of Cups. Lovely sociable. And this is sociable across the board. This is with family, friends, community. You're just letting go and enjoying life. You're not wasting a drop. That's it. You are taking yourself to the ball with all your friends, family, your partner, whatever it is. It's a beautiful celebratory moment within you as well from that leap of faith. I think you're celebrating the idea that I did it. I've liberated myself. I've given myself the permission to love. It's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful direction that you should be taking there. Absolutely lovely. On your financial side, you get the Moon. This is then tied into that leap of faith here. It seems like there's something new that's been going on, maybe a golden opportunity. I don't know what it said in your monthly readings. I can't remember the title of it last time. But there is an opportunity that has been breeding up in you enormously over in your weeklies. And now it's here. It's putting you in a situation that you're not quite used to. It's almost as if like you're getting success for the first time and you kind of go, what do I do with this success? And it's your karmic mission to explore all those things that you've never really come across in the past, but now you're starting to come across on your path within your financial world. In this first week of your financial world, stop fighting with. I'm getting this sort of thing where it's like you're punching in a paper bag. It's like you're trying to beat up something or trying to win something that is unwinnable, and no one wins out of it. And I think you're realizing that in the first week. And that's what's allowing all the things to come to the surface that you may not have seen in the past. A beautiful week, a realization week, taking a direction, being the captain, the owner of your own destiny. Now, with all these new things coming to the surface, it's unforeseen things that you haven't seen in the past because you haven't been confronted with them, basically. Now you are confronted with them. This now stimulates that high priestess side in you, that intuition, that channeling, that third eye within you, where you can see she's got all the moons. She's carrying, 2 moons, 3 moons on her head. There's 1 moon at the bottom as well. She's got all the moons. She's seeing all the things that are unseen because you're no longer within that trying to fight something that's not beatable. You're now in a position here where you're kind of seeing things for what they are, and that gives you a completely different view on life or completely different engagement within your on your career path, on your business or your projects. And in the third week, you get the devil. With all this new stuff that's coming to the surface, the devil is there as well. He's there to show you lots of different pathways. This is why, he's called the light bearer as well, because he brings his light there and shows you lots of different paths. But not all of those paths are for you. He's tempting you down paths that you shouldn't be going down. That's one aspect of it all, by seeing the unseen. And I think that punching paper bag sort of scenario of fighting something that can't be won is down to the fine detail of the physical world that is around you, rather than just what you're intuitively channeling. The smaller details of around it will give it away. So the devil may show you a pathway and you'll see down there and you'll see one little detail and you're kind of go, oh yeah, that's a distraction from my real path. I'm not going down there. So attention to smaller detail, which you're really good at, will help you out no ends to get rid of and say goodbye to any internal conflicts that you've been having. And then you can really step into your power. You're going to really own it in a very, very wise way. I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Swords didn't come out somewhere along that sort of side on your financial side. You're going to really own it. This is going to make you incredibly powerful. And it's because you've taken that leap of faith as well and trusting in yourself. Excuse me. Stopping that internal conflict and allowing the rest to actually really take form, So let's see what's going on with the Light Seers cards. Hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do appreciate you being here. 9 of Cups again. This leap of faith is going to open those doors to the possibilities. And the overall energy is doing that. I think because the energy, the overall energy is encouraging you to follow a pathway which is a little bit unaccustomed to what you used to. You're getting a stage as well where the overall energy is saying, oh, look at this, you could have been this. It is a bit of a role of the devil card as well. So, but on this side, on your relationship side, I certainly don't feel that at all. But I feel that's more on your financial side more than anything else. And you'll see what are real gifts and what are not. You'll see what fool's gold is presented on your financial side. With the karmic path on your relationship side, on the Tower, Queen of Swords, you I said the King of Swords, and I think the King of Swords, I'm hoping the King of Swords is going to come out on your financial side. But here you have the Queen of Swords. This is you being you, basically. I think this is what you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of old belief systems that you may have been told by your parents, you may have learned as a kid, and this is this spiritual awakening, and you are taking a pathway. You are following your path. That's what's going on in your karmic path, and you're dispelling all of old belief systems that don't serve anything anymore within your life. And it's, if anything, it's a blocking the sunlight. It's stopping happiness coming into your life. Ten of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it could be carrying too much. You know, I think this is what ties into this as well. I think here there is loads of possibilities. And you've got the Nine of Cups twice, you know, with the leap of faith and with that. You get the Nine of Cups twice. And here I think you've got lots and lots of possibilities for you. There is no doubt about it. But you don't want to take them all at once. Don't try and carry everything at once. Recognize what possibilities are ripe at what moment is going to be very advantageous to you. It's going to create a lot of security within your life. It's going to make you a little bit more optimistic about your future. It can open doors on possibilities and connections and love. That's knowing when the fruit is ripe. Okay, that's what it's all about here in the second week, and you're going to love it. It's going to make you squeal inside and go, yes. You know, and it could be with another person. It could be with multitudes of people. Thank you very much for your lawnmower. Do you know what? He keeps, every time I set up, he keeps coming and doing his lawn mowing. He seems to time it right every time when I turn up here. I'm not sure he enjoys me doing the readings here. I don't know why. I think it's because my dog kept going over the river onto his land. So I don't bring my dog here at the moment until I get a sort of situation going on with my dog so he understands not to go across the river. Anyway, enough about me, more about you. Back to your eternal love and knowing what's good for you and the when taking the fruit when it's ripe. And once you realize that, it actually sets up a plan of action of how you actually engage in life, and that gives you a work plan to life in accordance new belief systems. You're working on these new belief systems. That's what you're doing. And in the third week, you start working on this new belief system, and it brings you a lot of healing. It brings you a lot of security. It makes you feel at one with yourself. It makes you feel at home. You find your home. You'll find your place. You find exactly where you should be. And at one with yourself, and happiness. Happiness is a woman. Happiness. And I think you're going to find your happiness in life, in connecting with other people, within one-to-one relationship. But that one-to-one relationship is also tied to a lot of, you know, family, friends, community, everything like that. It's almost like you're finally holding hands with that person in amidst the family and friends of the other person, or your family and friends, or community and stuff like that. And it's making you beam like a Cheshire cat. It's making you incredibly happy. And it's like you've got there because you've got rid of belief systems that doesn't really serve or help you in any way. On your financial side, Moon with the Six of Cups. As I said, I think you've got close to ultimate success, but never really got there. That's the feeling I'm getting here. And now you're getting to that success, and it's different from the past. Now you're getting there. It's obviously connected to something that you've already been doing or already do. And you're bringing through all the good stuff from that Six of Swords, Six of Cups into the life, and now starting combining it with the newfound success that you're getting, which opens up a lot of doors of kind of going, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. Wow, what do I do? I'm earning all this money. What do I do with it? How do I spend it? You know, It could be all like that. It could be in multitudes of different ways. How do I, enrich myself, not financially, but through knowledge, through understanding in this new thing I'm doing, discovering a whole new sort of things around you. Get the High Priestess again with this. This is a learning about that punching and trying to beat something that doesn't exist. That's what I think has been happening. And I think once you stop doing that, all of a sudden you're going to find that you wasted a lot of energy on things that didn't really serve you anything. Wasted a lot of time, energy, money in the past. That's what that's all about. And now you're starting to see the other side of it. You're starting to see the other side of the coin, which is now stimulating a lot of your channeling, your intuition and everything like that. Look at that. This lesson obviously lasts for 2 weeks. This understanding, and it's a very beautiful understanding, lasts for 2 weeks. You've got exactly the same cards on the first week and on the second week. I think you're really putting pay to internal conflicts or even external conflicts around you, whichever applies to you. You're putting pay to it. You're walking away from it, and you're using your intuition to open doors, which takes you on to feeling empowered in your life, within your financial world. The devil is teaching you about disappointment. And I think this is where that's a temptation of taking you off on paths that may seem good at the beginning, but in the long run are not for you. And I think you've learnt this in your past, and I think it's reiterating it here in your third week to really hammer home the nail. So then you do not go back to that. And you only look to the future, only look to, to the future, to your own success, to those 2 of cups, rather than, the dispelled 3 of cups that have been discarded. You've got those 2 of cups where you get in alignment with yourself if you step into your future. Look at the outcome in the 4th week. I think this is a massive opportunity within your financial world here at the moment, within you, to confront life in a completely different way, which makes it so much more advantageous to you, and it allows you to take leaps forward in your life, huge leaps forward, where you push the boundaries so much further than you ever did in the past with that leap of faith. And you have a certain control over the situation. You've got a destination. You know where you're going. There you go, Libra. Thank you very much for being with us. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Really do. Don't forget about Cymatic TV, our channel all about energy. Either I'll see you over on Cymatic TV or I'll see you here, whichever where I see you. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.